Hello there, I'm Boo, or Jamie, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find shinies, and I like to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. Alright, let's do this, I guess. The Dragonflight music really getting me into the mood for Pandaria, can't lie. Alrighty. Infinite dragons, huh? Are they our friends now? What's the lore here, guys? And do I want to know? All right, wait. First, I have to respec. This won't do. I mean, they're pretty smart, right? They put you on level 10, so you don't know how bad 1 to 10 is. They're not stupid about it. All right, wait. Let me pretty all of this up real quick. Alrighty. Hello, and welcome to a new episode on the channel. Well, you won. Here we are. The Timeless Shores. For some reason, we're besties with the Infinite Dragons now. This is something I did not expect on my 2024 charter. Oh, as you can see, we can already skip the tutorial, but now that would be kind of rude, right? I promised you this experience, or rather, I promise you all the WoW experience fully when you come to my channel. So, nah, we're gonna do this amazing quest line once more. Oh, wait. I don't have a Flame Tongue weapon active. I don't have a Lightning Shield active. Alright, now let's do this again. Yeah, the truth is I already started this yesterday with my fiance and we leveled 2 paladins up to level 20. That was mind-blowing. I mean, we leveled 2 paladins through time walking Pandaria, so you know it wasn't that groundbreaking to me. I'm really sorry if anyone is offended by that. I'm really sorry, but the thing is, I play all the expansions relatively often through the time walking weeks. I like to quest, I like to do the dungeons, I like to not just forget about expansions as soon as they're not, you know, the current content anymore. So this right here was probably the most exciting part because at least it was something I didn't know yet. Maybe, you know, maybe this mode is just not for me because I know all of this content so well. I still thought, you know what, whatever. I'm gonna level a shaman for the sets in the current retail game, and maybe we'll have some fun in this mode with this character to prepare for, you know, a true main for the next expansion. I honestly don't know yet because the thing still stands that maybe I'll just get very, very bored from this content that I very well know very quickly. But I wanted to try it out, and I know so many people asked me if I would play this mode on the channel, and you know, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna play a little bit of it. And I mean, I gotta say, at least we're looking kind of fancy. We're looking kind of cute. I mean, the weapons are a choice, but I don't hate this outfit so far. Something that I find really funny is that you get a bunch of stuff to make the low level seem exciting to, I guess, people that usually don't level, which I appreciate. I think I already said that in a video before, that I would like to have something like this replace the chromey time walking as we know it, and I'm still hoping that maybe that is the case while we're doing all of this, for them to try out if people like it, if it would be worth the trouble and all the work that this probably is. I don't know, because so far this and the Timeless Bazaars are the only thing that is like different from your usual time walking experience. I know you can do the raids and the dungeons, and that's absolutely fair. I understand that that is also something that you first have to code and you have to balance, or balance in quotation marks, because I know everything here is super overpowered and crazy, which is fine, by the way. I think that's exactly how a mode like this should go. Should be fun, you know? Shouldn't be a chore. But apart from that, so far everything I've seen is, yeah, pretty much what I've known time walking leveling to be like forever now. And why is this person running into me with a giant mount like that, huh? Hell yeah. There was just a monk with a touch of death. Isn't that convenient? Well, I gotta say, I'm sorry for not really reading the quest texts with you guys and explaining what's going on here, because to be fair, I don't know myself. I am very confused why we're besties with the Infinite Dragonflight now. I know that this guy or this girl, Eternus, is someone that just runs around and does stuff with Nosdormu, and sure, whatever, I guess. But apart from that, I gotta say, I don't really care. I'm sorry. This is a very shoehorned explanation as to why this event fits into the canon. In my humble opinion, stuff like this don't need to fit into the canon. I think it's fine if something like this just exists as a game event that has nothing to do with the canon. But I know that doesn't fit well with Blizzard's idea currently of... you know, World of Warcraft. Everything has to be a meta joke and everything has to rely back on one another. And now...
I am pleased to report that the battle at sea goes well, War Chief. Our
a little
forces
piece of the
report
past.
decisive victories off the coasts of Daenerys and Tol Barad.
Alliance blood spills. This pleases me, General.
There's more. I received word that our southern fleet engaged an Alliance envoy. We chased the royal flagship until it ran aground.
Aground where?
Apparently, they found a massive, uncharted landmass shrouded by dense mists.
And you let the Alliance get there first! Redirect the invasion fleet. General, you and your best veterans will pave our way. Storm the shore and paint this new continent red!
You know, sometimes I do understand why Blizzard thought that the Horde just being the enemy and the evil guy all the time would fit with what people expect. This is very different from the Alliance cinematic. If you don't know, on Alliance side, you get sent there because, well, Edwin goes missing on the shores of Pandaria, and that's your main goal, to find him and bring him back safely to his father. And no, on Horde side, we want to paint this new continent red before we even know what the heck is going on. You know, subtlety doesn't really exist. Well, anyway, we're gonna talk to the sneaky lady over here, and she doesn't give us enough to have a level up. That is fine. I didn't expect that at all. And yeah, I mean, first of all, I want to say some positive things. I really like this way of leveling for the leveling purpose. I love how they made equipment with the different gems and all the equipment that you just get from these boxes and the scrapping process. I think they really did that well. It makes it engaging, it makes it interesting. It's definitely a new approach that I wouldn't mind seeing in the real game. And I think that's my biggest problem with this, as I've stated again and again. Put this in the real game. Don't make this a limited time only mode. I know it gets more clicks, it gets more YouTube videos, it gets more traction, it's more exciting, it's what people want to see nowadays, but imagine this would just be the newest way of leveling. I know, not as many people would be hyped for it because, oh no, leveling in World of Warcraft. Not my World of Warcraft, where I can just spend money to level, I guess. But I would love that. I really think that would be cool. A great addition to the main game. But whatever, I won't bore you over and over again with that. I mean, I gotta say, it's nice because I haven't quested on Horde side in a hot minute. And, oh wait. Okay, first of all, we can already fly. I guess, sure, especially if you want to get people to like this that usually don't level, you can't really force them to first do the running, then do the riding, and then do the slow flying, and then do the fast flying. And I think you can also already use your dragon flying mounts. Oh yeah, you can. Let's see if we will fly or ride, whatever. I don't really care. For now, let's choose our parady wolf. And I know that mogging is free in this mode, which is also great. I think they should implement that in the main game, because the amounts of gold that I spent, especially on my bigger characters that actually have gear and are not wearing heirlooms, is horrible. It's so expensive to transmog your stuff. I also like that this is, at least in the beginning, a little bit slower than it is on retail, but I think we also got our first items. Yeah, this is what I've already talked about. So something that I really think is cool is that you can constantly use this ability and then you can just scrap stuff that you don't need. I'm just gonna scrap the gear for the other specs that I won't need. And you get bronze for this. This is your currency that you will need for everything in this mode. I will probably just do this for the transmog and the mounts and all that other stuff. My fiance and I will definitely do some dungeons together and some scenarios. Yeah. I think that's all the explanation for now, and I will just quest through these beginnings, and we'll see each other in a bit, I think. Oh yeah, I also forgot to show you this. I mean, you guys probably already played this mode up and down, but you can socket all of your gear, or most of your gear, which is, like I said, a really cool thing, because this makes equipping new gear during leveling really nice, and something that has been missing in the leveling forever. over now. So, you know, you just get gems that are a little homage on all the gems that you used during Mr. Pandaria, and you can just socket them in. And you also have the ability to always take out the gems again, so that's really nice. Oh, okay. Wait, I have to do the entire tutorial. All right, now we can see, now you can just extract it again. And now you can also put them into bigger gems, because every time you get 3 gems of one kind, then you can just, you know, create a bigger gem again and again. Props to them. This is cool. More of this, way more of this, less of trying to put this into the canon of the gameplay. I think it's kind of interesting that Blizzard so willingly lets so many people now play through a time where Horde and Alliance definitely did not whatsoever one tiny bit get along. And quite the opposite, we're absolutely ready for a full-on war on a new country that neither of them have ever seen before, right before they're trying to ship another expansion where they're just eradicating Alliance and Horde altogether. Because if you don't know, Horde and Alliance don't really have any differences between them anymore in the war within. Blizzard even went so far as to write that we're now just all, you know, we're just friends now. The wars are behind us, and they're basically using the time skip, in my humble opinion, to explain that it's okay that Horde and Alliance just do everything together now. And I think, with all due respect, that's a bunch of bullshit. Horde and Alliance are what makes WoW so cool, what makes WoW so special. It's something that is a core of the game, and we shouldn't just take it out just so we can, I don't know, make the story more binary, more boring. And I really wish that we would not do that, because, like I said, I think it takes away one of the core ideas of Warcraft, and that's such a shame. And now, let's fight our way out of this little, well, temple, I guess? I don't know. And while we're doing that, a couple of days ago, I released another TikTok and a short on YouTube, and let's just say people were not amused. It was a part of my last video where I said that I think that Shaman is one of the worst classes to level up from 1 to 10 because the abilities that you get are not very exciting, they're not very engaging, you don't do a lot of damage, you don't look very cool, and it's an all in all just not the best experience. I got a lot of people angry with that. Many were under the impression that by that I mean that I think it's hard to level low level in retail. I don't know in general why all the classic Andes were all of the sudden in my comment section, but they were very angry about me saying anything negative about retail, funnily enough. And oh wait, we can fly. You know what? Let's just fly. Whatever. Let's just fly. How about this Chimera? She's so pretty. And also, oh my god, what kind of walking animation is this? Oh, that's the stealth animation of my mount or what? Oh my god. She's so graceful in flight, and now she's doing that. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed with this animation now. Oh, is my stealth gone now? Yeah, my stealth is gone now. All right. Well, I will fondly remember you. Stealthing animation of the Chimera. You were truly one of a kind. Anyway, what I was saying before I got completely distracted by the animation of my mount is, I know you should always take what people say online with a grain of salt. It was just funny to see so many people being upset about me having fun once again with something. I already learned that through my short where I showed people on TikTok what I'd like to do with my macros, that I like to change the icons for abilities. People were also not a fan of that because I don't know if someone just has harmless fun with something in WoW. It's just unacceptable to some people. But me claiming from level 1 to 10 is not that enjoyable and that epic on a class, man, that ruffled some feathers. By now I think it's kind of funny, but when I woke up to so many people commenting on a video that I thought was harmless fun and being very agitated and angry about it, I I was a bit shocked and taken aback. And here's one of my favorite interactions in Pandaria, because if you ask Kylie and Honeydew, she tells you that she worries about Shademaster Kieran, since obviously this Pandarian lady has never seen a Forsaken in her life. And she thinks that Kieran is horribly, horribly in danger of losing her life because, well, she looks like a walking corpse. But don't you worry, cutie. She's absolutely fine. She's just, that's how she looks. Oh yeah, and also another technicality of this mode is that you're wearing this cloak that I kind of have a fight to pick with, because instead of just implementing the legendary cloak questline from Rathian, I know a lot of work because they probably don't have it just lying around in their save files. They just give us this cloak, and this cloak levels up with us. The more enemies you kill, the more often you get the opportunity to upgrade it. It just runs by passively and you don't have to do anything for it to be upgraded, which is nice. I know why they didn't implement the legendary quest line, because obviously that would mean a lot of grinding. I think they shouldn't just implement it the way it was in Pandaria, but I think there could have been a way to use this cloak the way that it is in here, and also make it part of a quest chain with Rathian. Because, let's be honest, that was a big part of Pandaria and it's not in here. And it would have been one of those things that would set this mode apart from the normal time walking in Pandaria. Alright, let's grab this flight point. I think I already missed one earlier on the Timeless Isle. Oh, and also open all of our new chests. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Did we get any equipment? Oh, yes, we did. We got hands. All right, can we already upgrade one of our stones? No, we cannot. But we got a new tinker socket, and I think, yeah, the hands have a tinker socket. Alrighty. Yeah, I think this is part of like my Narcissus, and to be honest, I didn't look up anything about this mode. I'm just rolling with it as it comes flying my way. So excusez-moi if I'm not, you know, constantly choosing the perfect gems and tinker gems for my class. I don't really care. I just want to have fun with it. I mean, we're level 13. We have some talent points to spend. Wind Fury weapon. Come here, gorgeous. And also professions, right? I mean, I wouldn't mind gathering some Pandaria leather over the course of this experience. There are so many animals to skin. So, I mean, usually in Honeydew Village, if I remember my Pandaria knowledge correctly, there should be at least the gathering profession trainers, right? I mean, they wouldn't have removed professions from this mode. Wait, I can quickly look that up. Oh, there's everything here. So, and the village is not that big. Or was it in a different village? No, this is the first village you come to, right? Yeah, and you used to get mining and skinning and herbalism here, right? Huh. All right, I looked it up. So there are no professions in this mode. The hell? And I also can't send myself any like mail from my main characters, from my non-time runners. Okay, sure. Why not? Oh, hello. Huh. Off she flies. You know, never get yourself a fiance. They will ignore you in the wild world and will just act like they don't know you. Yeah, okay, cool. So, no professions. So this character will exit this mode in 90 days without knowing any professions and just being stuck in here for 90 days. Yeah, I think that's really my biggest problem with this mode. I love the way you're leveling here already. This is very nice. I hope they implement that in the main game, yada yada. What do you mean I can't do professions? I can't exit this mode. Well, anyway, then no skinning for me, I guess. The good thing is, like you probably saw in the beginning screen of this video, I still have my shaman in retail, and I think I will just level her a bit off camera so I can gather all the sets from Dragonflight, and I guess at the end of this whole experience I will just choose which of them I will choose as my main. I think that is a good middle ground to also enjoy the Pandaria mode that you all wanted me to play so badly. I mean, like I said, there are definitely parts of it that I like, so touche on that. Good on you, Blizzard. You did some stuff right. I'm proud of you. Oh yeah, we're getting some more treasures. I mean, this is also a very easy way to make someone excited about loot. Just give me a box that I can open and there's some random stuff in there and there can be really cool stuff in there. And also there's a currency with which I can just buy all the transmog. They paid attention. That is just how you get people excited about stuff very quickly and very easily. All right, let me apply all of these buffs at the same time so they all run out at the same time. Alrighty. Let's hand in this stuff and get more stuff for more cash. Let's be honest, these quests are 100% more exciting to do simply because I get random gear at the end of it. And speaking of random gear, bam, 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 bam. Ooh, new pants, better pants, and a new chest, a better chest. Isn't that nice? All right, these are all just prismatic sockets, so let's just try these out. Bam, 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 and oh, we can also create a bigger one. Well, don't mind if I do. Boom, mastery, and also boom, critical strike, whatever. I don't even know if this is better, if this is correct. I know that you always like to go for mastery and haste as a enhancement shaman, always have been, I think, if I remember that correctly. Let's end a few Alliance people because they're using these volunteer Pandaren also kids for their work, and they didn't want to do this in the first place, which is it's kind of funny. Just Alliance things. The Alliance is always on the good side of history. Don't you forget that. Also, man, they're really hurting me, huh? Well, don't you worry, guys. Soon we're gonna have a few more levels, and then we're gonna chew through these enemies. Even though one would think that I've already learned my lesson, that I am absolutely not allowed to criticize anything in retail, because, well, according to some classic Andes in my comment section on TikTok, I should never complain at all because it's so much better in retail. And that kind of begs the question for me, if it's so much better on retail, then why are you playing classic if you don't like it? Like, the classic experience is famously very different from the retail experience and is meant to be. So, you know, you can't really compare the two. But I know that little things like that are often lost on people, especially in the TikTok comment section. You guys are free to go. I vouch for you, you know, with my intense weapons. Don't you worry, if some Alliance mooks are giving you any problems, I'm here to take care of them. And also, damn, I have to shoot down so many of these gyrocopters? Is that the correct name? I think so. Pow! Pew! And pew! And I think that one is already flying down. Yep. Oh no, my quest objective doesn't tell me where to go to kill these dudes. What are you doing, quest objective? Without your guidance, I'm blind. Help! A yellow dot on my minimap. Aha! There you are. Oh, I still don't have an interrupt. What I have, however, is a proc on my Storm Strike. And a level up. Would you look at that? Ba-bam, ba-bam, and another ba-bam. Ah, General Nazgrim, love you. And onwards we go to kill Captain Doran. And also, let's open some of these chests in the meantime. Another weapon, and new bracers, and a new Tinker Gem. Would you look at that? Oh, look, we got the Monk ability. We can roll now. Ain't that sweet? I mean, yay. That was awesome. And also, let's reapply all of our buffs, because I hate it when they, you know, when they don't line up with the time that they're up. And also, can this guy respawn, please? I guess I'm just gonna transmog my weapon while I'm waiting, huh? Ooh, there he is. Well, hello. Procs. Many, many procs. Hello, Taranzu. Goodbye, Taranzu. Love it that we can finally have his armor, by the way. That is maybe the biggest win of this remix. Hello? Ah. Very nice. And onwards we go. I really gotta say, as such a big Profession fan, I'm kind of upset that I can't learn them in this mode. I know. There's gonna be people who are like, oh my god, why do you even care? Well, I care, okay? I just care about that. Care about these things. To me, Professions just belong with WoW. And also, in case you're wondering, while I'm looking so intensely at this little well over here. I know that in retail, there usually are some treasures here. And treasures in Pandaria give you an achievement and also some experience and also sometimes some very rare items. And I know that there definitely can be a treasure on one of these wells. I don't know if it's that one exactly, so whatever. And obviously, I think it goes without saying, if you know my channel and if you know me, I love Pandaria. I think this is a gorgeous expansion. It's right on top for me with like Wrath as one of my favorite expansions that ever shipped. Just in case someone thought that maybe I'm also just a Pandaria hater. No, of course not. I love Pandaria when it came out. I played Pandaria completely and entirely while it was out because I was still in school by then and had time to do stuff like that. I'm a cool kid. I loved Pandaria before it was cool. Nothing else to say to that. Oh no, wait, we have a pork. We have to use it. Yeah. Wait, the Hosen are not our friends yet. No, right. Oh no, the Hosen are truly not our friends yet. Because, I think we're gonna gun down a few of them now. Oh no. Huh. And this seems very unnecessary, but sure, let's, let's do it this way and not just, I don't know, use the guns that are definitely equipped on this gyrocopter. I think these kinds of quests are my least favorite kinds of quests. And maybe I just suck at them, that's also a possibility, and I'm pretty sure that if that's the case, then people will kindly tell me so in the comment section. Don't even worry about it. But I don't like them. Hell yeah. And after we've done this quest, I think we have some chests to open. Badam, bada, boom, boom. Let's clean up this inventory and scrap some stuff. That's always nice to do. And I'm a bit hesitant to scrap these gems yet, so let's just combine a few. Oh, I see we're doing this the Horde way, where the Alliance just walked up to the Jinju and like kinda got friends with them that way. We just kill one of the Hosen bosses and now they respect us a little bit more. Oh, yeah, and this is one of the treasures I was talking about. I was just like, oh, this is a weird quest objective. No, this is one of the treasures. An ancient Pandarian teapot that we can sell for, wow, a whole lot of 10 gold. I kind of have a feeling that on retail it was more gold than that, but maybe they don't want to ruin their weird economy that they're forcing in on this time runner mode, but whatever. Ah, there's another treasure, I think. Oh yeah, the lucky Pandaren coin. And there we got the hidden treasures of the Jade Forest, which you get if you find 2. And hello, Joe. I hope you don't mind that we kinda already ruined big parts of your land. And here we get explained the backstory of Mists of Pandaria a little bit, which is, you know, world building that I wish Blizzard would remember and use in current expansions also a little bit. In case you're just tuning in on all the Pandaria hype, back when Pandaria shipped, people hated this expansion for many reasons and none of them good. Even though Pandaria has always been one of the better put together expansions with a bunch of new lore, a new continent, a new race. Most of the stuff not really rooted in Warcraft story, some of it obviously, but a lot of stuff was completely new and still they did it, you know, they put together a cool story and I've always really liked that one. Oh, and we got a few more treasures. With new gear? Question mark? No, not really. No, we don't really need all of this stuff. But what we do need is we need to skill a little bit, huh? Oh wait, I think, oh no! Wait for us, Cho! This is also a very nice quest chain because while Cho talks a lot about Pandaria and explains a lot of its lore to you, he's also discovering a lot of lore about you and your character and the race you're playing. And it also differs depending on which race you're playing, which is always very much appreciated if they do that in quests. I mean, at the end of the day, this is still an RPG. Ooh, and we got a helmet! And we also got a meta gem, which I think only fit into helmets. And now we are wearing a super cool head. Wow. Excuse me, Cho, be right with you in a second. And before we're gonna do some quests for Cho, I'm gonna do, I think, my favorite thing so far in this mode and scrap stuff. Oh yeah. Give me that currency. Oh wait, there's also some lesser spools. Bam! Wow, 50 critical strike. Holy hell. It's quite the increase. Oh yeah, that is quite the increase. Jeez, alright. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind. Good on you. Pandaria remix, good on you. I don't think it can be understated how much better this part of the Jade Forest storyline is on Horde side than on Alliance side. Like yesterday, I did the same questline on Alliance side, and true, I've already talked about my Alliance fatigue that I definitely have. But man, here they actually crack jokes that are funny, the characters are more likable, they're well-rounded. Gotta say, 1,000 times better than the Alliance side. In my humble opinion, of course. Oh, hello there, young Alliance soldier. Oh yeah, if you're in here anyway and questing away, you should definitely quest the Jade Forest on both sides because it makes the story so much richer. Alrighty. Well, here we are. Maybe we've got a little bit lost in the leveling process. Let's put it that way. We are at a proud 28 of levels, and also we are quite deep into the Jade Forest storyline. I mean, we're 7 out of 12 chapters, so there's still a lot to quest, but we did some dailies at the Temple of the Jade Serpent. We also did some dailies for our Cloud Serpents in general. And here we are now. By the way, I just looked this up because I'm wearing this cool outfit and I saw this in my collection and I was like, holy shit, that looks really amazing. You can get this entire set, in case you don't know, from this man, Len@Arms. You probably have to quest here for him to also sell this to you in the Time Runner experience. I just logged out and bought it in retail. Probably he also sells some cool stuff for other armor types. But I just got this one for my orc because I think she looks absolutely dazzling in it. And now I'm gonna return to the Jade Forest because we're still questing over there. Since many of the achievements are just bound to basically questing every zone, doing all the dungeons, doing all the raids. It was very funny. My fiance and I earlier joined in a raid and there was some guy who definitely spent the better part of 1 week farming frogs because he was basically one-shotting almost every single raid boss. Gotta say, none too shabby. Still salty this isn't in the real game. Still salty this is a limited time only adventure. Still salty that this is part of the canon for some reason. And still very salty that you can't even do professions in here. And that you cannot choose when you want to leave this mode. But hey, you can't have it all, huh? Alrighty, maybe we finished questing through the Jade Forest. But since a lot of you probably did absolutely the same just in the past 2 weeks, I thought it's not that bad if I just, you know, do that a little bit off camera. But you're here when I'm opening my last few caches and also the special ones that I got for the meta achievement of the Jade Forest. So that counts for something, right? Let's first, you know, bum, do all of this. And now, let's first do this with our cloak. Bow! Wow, 180 versatility, huh? Well, that's kind of insane. And now, let's see into the cache. Oh, alright, that was... I expected like some insane loot, but it's literally just 1,250 bronze. Alright. Well, whatever. Let's see. Can I use any of this new equipment? Oh, yeah. Well then, I think even though you weren't really present for most of it, I'm gonna end today's episode right here and now. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I hope that you're happy that we're finally doing the Pandaria remix. Wow. I mean, yeah, it's a lot better than I thought, but also at the end of the day, it definitely has its problems. I was not recording during the questing process, but there were a lot of moments where we were phased weirdly. For example, the Temple of the Jade Serpent was constantly under attack of the Shah, even throughout the storyline where it's not attacked by the Shah already, and stuff like that. That really showed you that they didn't really take that much care before they launched this. And I know that to many people that probably doesn't matter at all. Well, it matters to me. It's still more fun than I thought it would be. And as always, if you also enjoyed it, then please leave a like or a comment. I appreciate it and it helps so much. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, maybe consider doing that as well. I hope I'm gonna see you in the next episode. Please tell me if you would like to see more of this, if you want to see some more retail stuff. But until then, bye bye!